Sunday afternoon, friends. It's about 3:30. It's Sunday afternoon. I already uploaded my breakfast video, so you probably won't be seeing this until tomorrow. So happy Monday on Sunday. So if you remember earlier, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I don't know how long it's been, a week, I've been editing my house. So today I was working after breakfast, finishing up that. I went through my sock drawer, my undergarments, things like that, sorting through things I don't wear, things I don't want, gathering things up for donation. Not my drawers. I'm not donating my drawers, so don't worry about that. But, you know, things that I can donate. I've been getting ready for donation. So I sorted through old papers, and I sorted through some old, like, wax tart melts for, like, the tart burners I have. And listen, y'all, I felt so... I've been working since, well, I probably since 10 this morning until about 3 o'clock when I decided to go take a bath because I felt disgusting from all those paper. I just felt grubby. Anyway, I didn't think they were, the boys had some things to do, and they told me to be home at 5. And then Mason texted me and said, I'm going to be home at 4. And I was like, oh, so I had to hurry. So it's no big deal. It's not like they're going to pass away if I don't have dinner ready when they get home. So we're going to make, let's get back to this. I keep talking. We're going to make a cheesy hash brown burger casserole. Oh, now I planned this casserole because I knew I had things I wanted to get done today. Because yesterday I was sick all day because the doctor prescribed me medicine for my diverticulitis. We discussed whether or not I was going to be able to take it. I was so sick yesterday all day. I felt like I had the stomach flu. So I was like, do I have something or is it the medication? Now I didn't get sick, just extreme stomach pain, just felt horrible. I barely made it through work. So I told myself I'm not taking those pills last night before bed because you're supposed to take them every 8 hours or whatever. I feel fine this morning. So more than likely it's the pills. I'm having a reaction to them. So these guts are just going to have to continue to heal on their own, that it was a no-go. And Alicia, I'll tell you what the pills were. I'll put it in the comments for you. If you comment, I know you will, and then I'll tell you what she prescribed to me because you'd ask. All right, so we got 2 pounds of ground beef. Back to the casserole. Give you an update on old Chrissy here. And I'm going to put in, I don't know, it's about 1/4 of a chopped onion. As always, onion is optional. You don't have to do it. I'm going to add in a little bit of garlic. You could add some garlic salt. And I forgot my spoon. I'm always forgetting something, aren't I? I sorted through blankets. I'm washing blankets. Fuzzy blankets I like to curl up on the couch with. Did that. Okay. Let's put in some garlic. About a teaspoonful. Now, I'm going to put this on the stove. I'm going to get it brown. And then we'll come back. It's a real easy casserole to throw together. Preheat your oven to 375. I'm going to ground my ground beef, and I'll be right back. So the ground beef is done. Salt, pepper, drain. Now, the original recipe calls for 1 pound of ground beef. I have 2, so I'm kind of doubling it. You can use 1 pound. If you use 1 pound of ground beef, only use 1 can of soup. And since I'm using 2 pounds, I'm going to go ahead and drop in 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. There's 1. And there's number 2. Now, I'm just going to give it a mix and let that soup kind of break down with the ground beef. And I'll be right back to show you how we're going to finish it off and get it in the oven. All right, so I gave that soup just combined it with the ground beef there. Now we're going to add in our hash browns, 30 ounces of hash browns. My bag's a little bit bigger, so I'm not going to add the whole bag. Get this open really quickly here. I'm going to do it all in one pot. So start out with a bigger pot like this. This is a 40-ounce bag, so I'm thinking that's probably 30 ounces. Okay. I'm going to gently stir this without spilling it all over myself. I'm going to get that combined with the hash browns. Also to that, we're going to add 1 cup of milk. So let me get that in there. 1 cup of milk. don't want to use ground beef, I'm sure you could use ground sausage or ground turkey, something like that. If you don't want to use ground beef. This would probably be really good with like breakfast sausage as like a breakfast casserole. Ooh-wee. All right, looks like I've got the potatoes combined here. Now we're going to combine. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper now. I salted the ground beef, but you know those hash browns are going to need a little bit more salt. Salt, pepper, and of course, you know I'm going to do a little bit of paprika. And I think I'll do a little bit of Aleppo pepper today. Let me grab that. About out of this one. I've got me another one, thank goodness. Okay. Now, we're going to give that a stir. Get those seasonings combined. You can add whatever seasonings you like. Go. And then next up is the last step is 2 cups of shredded cheese. Whatever kind of cheese you want. I'm using shredded cheddar. I'm not going to measure. I don't want to dirty up, but I guarantee you this is 2 cups. I can fill it with my cheese heart. Okay. 2 cups shredded cheese. This is the hardest part of this casserole. It's just getting everything mixed up. All right, let's see if I can do this without making a mess. Nine by 13 casserole dish. Wish me luck. This is heavy. Oh my goodness. There we go. Ta-da! Actually, this makes a huge pan. You could probably make 2. One for dinner and one for the freezer. Look at all that. We'll be eating this for days. Oh my goodness. This may take forever to cook in the oven. Okay, 375. I'm going to say probably 30 minutes because look at all that. Doesn't that look delicious? All right, here we go. I'll see you in a minute. Oh, I'm going to tell you, probably going to fix some of my canned corn with this. I thought that'd be a great veggie to go with this tonight. All right, see you in a little bit. Here it is, friends. That quick, easy, cheesy hash brown burger casserole. Look at this. It looks wonderful. Gonna scoop a little bit out. Piping hot. Now I put in the oven 375 for about 35 minutes because I kind of had a big thick pan here. I've got corn that I canned last summer in the pot there. Let's give it a try. Look at that. This was so easy to throw together. I told Brock I'm going to try the next 2 weeks, cook what I have in my freezer and get all that down. And so who knows what I'll be fixing for you guys this week. Let's go try it. Friends, that's good. The boys are going to love this. I'm going to have some applesauce with mine. Listen, you could have probably thrown the corn in and had a whole meal in one. It's absolutely delicious. Like I said, super easy, super economical. Throw it together, throw it in the oven, and have dinner. Thanks, friends, for stopping by. If you're new here, like and subscribe, hang out with us, and see all these recipes, and have a good time. All right, friends, have a good night.